Angela Nicole Torres, the graduate hood from the Graduate College of Education.
Thank you. First of all, Ariana is amazing. Let's just give her a round of applause. Thank you, President Wong and the faculty of San Francisco State for this opportunity. This is truly a great honor to be here today. Hello, family, friends, and fellow graduates. One of the beauties of San Francisco State is the diversity of our community. What we learn by being a part of this diverse group is that talent and intelligence have no boundaries across race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, age, immigration status, and more. Our campus is filled with amazing, beautiful, brilliant people. I received my bachelor's degree alongside a brilliant woman who happened to have cerebral palsy. And that taught me that your body does not define intelligence. And I tutored a woman who was 76 years young getting her degree, and I learned that age does not determine your route and when you should learn. And recently in my master's program, I learned alongside some inspirational women of color who are working so hard to support all students to learn in their classrooms. SF State started me on the road to working towards social justice, which I have learned requires a strong community. We are all here because somebody saw the strengths and the capabilities within us. And they gave space for those strengths to come out. For me, this mentorship came from professors, colleagues, friends, and family. And being a part of this diverse community where others saw my strengths helped me to see my own values, and in turn allowed me to accomplish things I never knew I could achieve, like standing here today. So it is our duty to take the knowledge that brilliance comes in all shapes and colors into our everyday lives. Every day, people are assumed to not be smart or that they do not belong because of what they look like. And often that is due to race. And so you know better. We know better. We know that each person, no matter who they are, is brilliant. And so your job is to discover those talents and then find out what those are. So listen to understand, have empathy, and be humble, knowing that you have something to learn from everyone. And then tell everyone how they are smart, publicly and specifically, so that they can learn about their own brilliance and the brilliance of others. As an educator, I learned about the importance of amplifying others' voices that may not yet have a place. Amplifying voices, especially for people of color, women, and for our queer and transgender communities, is how we become allies. This is how we support traditionally marginalized groups and how we help to stop the stereotypes and the bigotry. We can work towards social justice by seeing the strengths and not the deficits of one another. So find your allies and give space for one another. Consider who will lift you up and whose ally can you be. Additionally, do not wait for someone to show you your worth. You are worthy of greatness, and so go out and claim it. Find your own voice in whatever you do and stand out from the rest by just being you. Let people know your name because you continue to learn and you model kindness. Go out of your way to talk to everyone, from the custodian to the CEO. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want and to advocate for yourself. And always give credit to those whose hard work came before you that led to your success, because in the future, the same will be done for you. And so if and when you find yourself in a community that is not as diverse as SF State, and you somehow feel like you don't belong, remember that you do belong. Hold your head up high and keep on shining, even when it's uncomfortable. Persist and represent your voice and advocate for those voices that are not represented. And in order to break the deficit mindset of those who have been oppressed, we need your light in those normative spaces to broaden what it means and what it looks like to be a mathematician, a therapist, an artist, etc. My success is shared with so many people, so I have to go back to before I was born, to my grandparents. These hardworking Mexican immigrants and Mexican Americans they taught their children the power of education. And then my parents, right there, carried and reinforced that value to my siblings and I. And so I was, like many of you today, the first to receive my bachelor's degree, but I was not the last. And so now we get the privilege to see the next generation go to college and change the path for those who will one day follow in their footsteps. I am so proud and thankful to have had so many people sacrifice so much so that we could achieve so much. Graduates, you all are my inspiration. I am inspired by your creativity, your passion, your thirst for knowledge, and I am excited by what you will create that has not yet been created. So remember to mentor others and lift those up around you by finding their strengths. And if we do this, then you too will be lifted up. Congratulations, class of 2018.